Kvant Show Production is a company name that you will have heard of many, many times if you've been involved in laser show production for more than just a short while. And in a moment, we're going to find out why it's such a popular name and why it's such a popular company, because I'm joined today by the project manager, Mr. Michal Rezek from Kvant. But before we meet him, let's just get a quick taste of Kvant Show Production and a little intro demo.
Hi to all, my name is Michal Rezek and I'm a project manager and head of business solutions here in Kvant Show Production. And I'm about to answer some questions from Mr. Bennett. Unfortunately, Michael Shimko, the CEO of Kvant Show Production, can't be here with us today. So I hope you will enjoy it anyway.
It's awesome, and thank you for being here with us at ArgonTV. I'm very excited to have you representing Kvant, because we've actually had a lot of people asking me to interview you as a company. You have generated a lot of interest over the last few years, but let's go back all the way to the beginning. When did you actually first start the company?
Like me personally?
No, when was the Kvant started?
Yeah, you know, I'm sure you know, but the story of Kvant started like 25 years ago with Mr. Kubashek and Mr. Mach, two students at the university decided to construct their first laser and established a Kvant company here in Bratislava, Slovakia. And need to say that not every laser system constructed by Kvant was for entertainment. But yes, let's talk about us. Let's talk about our evolution. But if we're talking about Kvant Show Production, then when you're a laser producer, you always need some guys who know how to program it, how to control it, and so on, naturally. So in one way, there was research and producing, and on the other, there always have been some guys more interested in programming and the shows and installation and so on. So, and because the company was growing, and we were creating more and more shows which started to be interesting worldwide, the company had to be divided. So we're still one Kvant, but you know, like 3 years ago, Kvant created 3 departments, like Kvant Lasers, which is doing research, manufacturing, and sales of lasers, Kvant Show Production, proposals, programming, installations, and doing all about the laser shows and the multimedia shows. And also Kvant LED, which is department with unlimited warehouse fulfilled with high-end quality LED screens. So what I want to say is the story of show production department of Kvant is not a new project at all.
Yeah, 25 years. I'm sure you have many stories that you can tell. But that makes you one of the very first companies involved in laser production, laser show production, manufacturing. That makes you one of the most established companies around from that time. How long have you been working personally with Kvant?
Unfortunately, I'm just 30 years old, and I started in Kvant like 3 years ago. So yes, I started as a technician, assistant, and so on. But yes, there are a lot of experience in 3 years because we are growing very fast. But what to say? Just 3 years. In compare with guys which are here for 20 years, I'm just.
Well, three years is 3 years is still 10% of your life. So you are based in Slovakia, is that correct?
Correct, yes.
And how many offices globally do you have, or is this your only one?
How many? Sorry.
How many offices do you have, or branches around the world do you have, or are you doing all the operations from Slovakia?
Mostly yes. So we have some partners like in USA or in whole Europe or also in China. There is also some offices of Kvant, but the most work of us are most of us are based here in Bratislava. So.
Okay, excellent. What kind of equipment do you use at events?
Oh yeah, you know, naturally, each occasion demands different technology and equipment. That's why our division owns a wide selection of options, and we know how to get maximum performance from it all. And our warehouse is packed with the top Kvant lasers up to 33 watts. Need to say we have more than 100 lasers ready to be used or rented right now, so immediately. So also video projectors. I mean, the best video projectors on the market, and we can use it in the most professional way thanks to our specialized video production team. And beside these, we also offer some lights like spotlights, Fox screen technology, kinetic motors with various lighting objects like balls or tubes. And also tubes can be installed into various shapes according to wishes of the customer. And then water screens, sparkler cold fountain, which is kind of cold pyro effect. Naturally holophons, hologlass, and also hologram technology. And so what we do is connecting multimedia elements into one great timeline show. So
that's excellent. But I just picked up on something you said there. Do you also rent equipment as well?
Yes, we rent it, and we're doing also show productions. So if you just need to rent some of our equipment, just hit me on email and.
Okay, excellent. I will definitely get your contact details and share them with people who are watching the video. In 25 years, I'm guessing you've done a lot of events as a company. What's the biggest event you've ever done?
This is of course there are always some bigger shows and smaller shows, but I cannot say which was the biggest to me, or what was better, what was not so good, but because my philosophy is always be better than yesterday. That means to do things better today, every day. So today project must be better than yesterday was. So it ain't very easy to answer on this question. But personally, I do always recommend our fans or clients to follow us or our YouTube channel, Facebook or Instagram, so they can decide what or which is their favorite show by Kvant. But still, of course there are some better shows. Let me help myself with a short list of our shows. I can just read. The list is very long. You can see that.
I'm sure. Yeah.
So, for example, multimedia show in Lebanon, or Juventus Turin, if you know, opening show for Juventus Turin football stadium, or Ice Hockey World Championship opening, anniversary of City Booms Budweis, 750, KHL All-Star Game, or opening and closing Maccabi Games in Israel, or anniversary of City of Hanoi, Vietnam, and so on. Opening ceremonies, Olympics, Asia Winter Games, and so on. So we are cooperate with a lot of artists or stars, like I can see David Guetta, DJ Tiesto, Skrillex, and so on. Maybe Enrique Iglesias and so on. And so it's very, very difficult to say what was the best, or which was the biggest to me. For example, last year we had done a great multimedia show in Italy, in city Arona, and yes, water screen on the lake, and a lot of our lasers, moving heads, beams. That was really great.
Very nice, very nice. And of course, this year, 2020, has been a very uniquely different year to every other year because of the COVID-19 situation. How have you coped with that?
Well, the last 2 months were challenging for all of us. This situation brought us different kind of events in online world, and we had a perfect occasion to full use of a brand new showroom, which was finished right before the corona started. So yes, the showroom was the top was the topic in Kvant Show Production, or in Kvant, because our clients used this space for live streaming or concerts or shooting video clips and so on. So
excellent. So it looks like you've been able to get through this period okay. And then moving forward, what future plans do you have?
Yes, maybe I can say yes. As I've said before, to go bigger, to go harder, to go better in everything what we do. design, preparation, programming, laser and multimedia shows. Like all the way from the drawing board to the audience applause. Or whether the client has the perfect idea or incomplete vision, or he doesn't even know where to start. We are able to grasp the project at the phase and at any phase, and prepare a show to create emotions that stay with the audience long after the show has finished. It means we believe in combining a wide variety of multimedia elements into one show timeline. So, and this is how we want to be known. Full production, turnkey solutions with a lot of emotions for audience, and it doesn't really matter if it's opening ceremony, concert, festival, always bring something more into audio visual experience. This is the goal, this is the point we want to bring.
Excellent. And Kvant have a very good reputation for high quality equipment.
Thank you.
When I talk in the community, a lot of people say to me, your equipment is very excellent, first class equipment. And you know, you have a lot of competition, especially from companies in China, and they're bringing out the not so high quality equipment. What would you say to somebody who was thinking about buying either equipment or a multimedia show? Why should they choose Kvant?
Well, what to say? Yes, market is wide, and I can say the Kvant lasers are still still very high quality. And maybe because it is always producing in Slovakia, and maybe because we are working just with really professionals, and we always try to do good name for our products, like for our brand mark.
Excellent. Thank you very much. And then finally, if one of the viewers of this video would like to get in touch with you, what's the best way they can contact you?
Thank you for asking. I guess the best way to contact us is via email. Show production at kvant.sk. I don't know if you will write this email somewhere.
Yeah, so that's show production at kvant.sk.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
And we will answer in 12 hours, maybe. We'll see on. So.
Yes, they have to remember the time zone differences. You're based in Eastern Europe, yes?
It's Middle Europe, yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, Michael, thank you so much for being here with us today. It's been a pleasure just chatting with you briefly about your company, and we really appreciate your time here, and we wish you all the best in the future with Kvant.
Thank you, and also we wish you all the best, and hope to see you soon.
Thank you. So this is Tim Bennett with Argon TV, and I have been talking with Michal Rezek from Kvant Show Production, who finds solutions for your ideas and projects. We look forward to seeing you again very soon. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.